Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Christo. This is MEIOU and Taxes, the wonderful Austrian campaign. Now you'll have to allow me. It's been a moment since I last played. Here, I'll tell you more precisely. Hasn't actually been as long as I thought. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since I played. And I'm just reviewing the situation. The monthly tick has rolled over and we can embrace meritocracy. Now it'll be very expensive, but minus 0.3 yearly corruption seems crazy good. Especially because we have a lot to deal with right now in terms of corruption. The tech cost is obviously great. We can take all the techs. When I first loaded it up and saw we could take all the techs, I thought, like, I don't know, the game had bugged or something. Or I was loading the wrong save. But no, I checked. This is the right time frame. So I think this is right. So we could take it right now. We are gaining money. I think we should embrace it right away, because yes, it is spreading. It's a shame that we never got it to spread in our capital. We were getting close, but yes, the integration of the Romans is what is actually making this possible. But there we go. Massive expense incurred, but the stuff that we built and the things that we did to try and get it to spread in our country were worthwhile anyway. But yes, substantially less base corruption now, which is of course excellent. And enclosures tech, and we've filled out our idea group. Yes. Oh yes, I forgot about pious and impious idea groups. Is that still a thing? I assume I would see that like here somewhere, or yeah, I don't know how that works. The icons are still there. So, oh yes, we will also take a bunch of Diplo ideas. Max promoted cultures up. That's a good point. Maybe I should promote a culture right now before I take any more Diplo tech. Despite the fact that these things are costing us 32 diplomatic power, that is bananas. Yeah, I'm going to wait a little bit to get the Greeks and the Romany integrated. I think that'll be well worth doing. Where have I put my culture map modes again? Yeah. Because, yeah, there's quite a lot of them within our area. Now, the Damascans. Can I fight you? In Wooded Hills in the defensive? I bet we can. Let's slow down speed. So, yes, obviously, in the more immediate term, the Ottomans declared war on us, amazingly, giving us a jihad war goal against them, which is fantastic. Very, very useful. It's going to let us take a swathe of their land. Obviously, and then we'll want to do a war feeding these guys. But puts us in a very strong position. We obviously need to win the war. They are technologically still quite a way behind us, but they have a relatively large army and large allies. Damascus consistently been a thorn in my side. But I also noticed, as I was looking around the game before I started recording, we have secured the borders now, having kicked out the English. Which means we can get a 0.1 Imperial Authority modifier for 25 years, which is huge. That more than doubles our gain right now, which is absolutely excellent. So we will continue to barrel towards, unfortunately, I think, religious peace. We'll see what will happen if we pass that. I'm pretty sure it will be religious peace. It may be that another religious war breaks out before that happens. But we'll find out. We also have some new stuff to core. Now, was I going to core this or was I going to release it? All the nations involved still exist. So I will core it. You, same story. Yes, so we will core it. And, yeah, we have the Catholic religious centers doing what they can. Where do we get another one? Oh, yeah, all the way up here. But once it's finished converting Scotland, hopefully it will help. You, unfortunately, are not the wrong religion. I need Blenheim to convert so that we can attack them. The other thing I was looking at was, what do we need to be doing in terms of reforms? And the answer is definitely this. We need to get from rural governance to whatever this one is, nobility. From sanguinity to nobility. And why? Because once we have that done, it enables... which one was it? This. Once we can get 30 bureaucratic influence and not rural autonomy, sovereign estates. Oh, hang on. Rural autonomy, sovereign estates is... Rural autonomy. Sorry, that's this one. Oh, my bad. Okay. Well, we'll work on getting rid of this one first then. Which will do what? Rural autonomy. That's one of the only ones here that's still really high. So at sovereign estates, they get 40% power. If we lower it to autonomous holdings, we can get 10% less power from them, 25% less cost of mana, but more bureaucrats needed. Well, with our new meritocracy, that will be much less of a problem than it could be. But yeah, we'll see. We'll lower that because that gives us access to this. Sorry, this, which gives us a, what, 20%, no, 30% times state reach base tax efficiency, I think. Let me have a look here. Tax collection. No. It gives much better than that. Why is it saying plus 20% times state reach base tax efficiency? That's not right. It's currently 10 plus 10% times state reach. I guess it's getting confused because there's multiple factors changing. But anyway, it goes from 10% plus 10% of state reach to 80% times state reach. Now, our state reach is on average 63. 80% of 63 is, what, 50, like 53 or so? So we'd have kind of 53% rather than 18%. So that's kind of bonkers. It also gives us more state taxation options and a extra 25% mana cost down of state taxes and yearly state reach. Now, the yearly state reach is arguably bad. You know, we don't want our state reach to grow too quickly, but it's not super fast. So yeah, that's the goal. Want to do that? To do that, we need to get rid of this. And if we get rid of this, we need what? It's going to lower the noble loyalty by 40. And it's going to cost us not very much admin. So ideally, I want to try and keep the nobles loyal. So we will see what we can do to accomplish that. Now, I think it might be time to do that thing where we simultaneously, you know, demote and promote them. So the marriage gives us, what, 7.5. Aligning the cabinet. Yeah, there we go. So this gives 20 for 5 years. This gives 0.5 for 10 years. That is going to cost us a stability, which I know we only recently got back. And then maybe... I could also promote their faction, because we don't really need their faction strong. We'll need it. We need the bureaucratic faction strong for this. Yeah, I think I'm okay with promoting the bureaucratic faction to get the loyalty. Because yes, they're going to be really high for a bit, which is going to slow down us getting rid of this. Maybe I should be focusing on this because of the gravity impact is pretty impactful and the amount of wealth they get, but let's do this first. So yeah, this needs 30 bureaucratic influence, which obviously we don't have right now, but I could always just support the bureaucracy and pump their influence that way. All right, so meanwhile, on the war front, where are you going? Oh, I can't go here. Well, let's just liberate this because of this fort. Let's just liberate this and then win the siege race in Wallachia. That should be fine. What's the other mission we have available, by the way? Right, core creation cost. I probably will use this in this war because we can get an extra diplomat here. Whoa, I'm a fool. We can get 40 Imperial authority right here. That's crazy good. We have these, so why do I have these? I am the Empire and I have the modifier. No, yeah, just because I am the Empire and I own Rome, right? Because it's my wonderful subject here, of course. Okie doke. Excellent. So Miltech would give me 5 innovativeness, but I really don't care for innovativeness right now. I didn't think about the impact of those things on my saving up to accept the Romans. Non-accepted culture, I assume, does increase autonomy. How much by? Only 5%. Still, it's not nothing. And the Spanish, of course, are our newfound noble allies, so they'll be helping us out in this war. So we're just going to come down here and try and avoid... Ooh. Try and avoid the Ottoman sieging me. Let's stand in the mountains. Those two armies combined could of course beat us. But with the Spanish arriving, how's your tech, Spain? 34, not bad. And are we buying Colombian imports from you? No, because you still haven't embraced it somehow, which is bananas. I guess they're badly in debt or something. Or maybe the AI is just really bad at saving money. I don't know. All right, Spain is going for it, so I will join in. We're going to be able to take this fight with a mountain bonus in our favor. This is going to be close, I think. But Spain is taking the front line before we do. So they're the ones that are going to take a lot of the casualties. How many men are here? 1,000. It's not worth spending to get them come out. Only -1 terrain in Woodland Mountains. Interesting. But yeah, we sent them packing with a good casualty ratio. Ooh, land and fire shock damage up in exchange for 5 extra shock damage received. That is excellent. Let's see if we can bust down this fort before the Ottomans get a chance to recover. Like if I land, nuke the walls, maybe I can bust through here really fast. We have a +2 from cannons and 1 from siege leader, +3 from the walls. That seems pretty good. I think we nice, and an instant defender's desert is excellent. So we need to start thinking about getting this reform through, which means where did I put opinion? Probably under truces. Yeah. It's time to start trying to work on the opinion of these guys in the north. I don't need to be spying on France, I think. France is my next war. I probably should keep spying on France then. But let's come back from improving relations with these guys. Genoa, I also do want to do that. Let's come off England. I mean, what shall I claim from England? There's not that much that's urgent here, is there? Let's claim these two. We're mostly just spying on them, obviously, for the siege speed. I'm just going to tell my subjects to fabricate claims on England as well. Okay, now, who's going to vote for us? So right now, we're not going to go super precise in terms of, you know, trying to sway people who are close to voting for us or anything. I'm just going to buff up opinion with everybody, and we'll see what we can do. Focusing on people that I think it's plausible might vote for us. Now, other thing. So yeah, this 40 Imperial Authority is bonkers. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to use it at this point after getting Landfried. So we pass Landfried next, then we immediately jump to 40 so that we can do this really quickly. And as soon as you've proclaimed Eberkaisertum, you are you're done, basically. You know, it's not it's not actually trivial from there. Like there is still stuff you need to do, but it becomes extremely doable because you could diplo vassalize everyone and they don't take up diplo slots. So at that point we'll just start a mad spree of diplo vassalization. And really, actually, I should still get a war with. Well, do I want to cause? How much is my aggressive expansion? It's none. Okay, we need to go to war with France. I'll get some aggressive expansion from this war with the old Ottoman, but a very small amount. So, an Ethiopian succession crisis. That would be funny. Just a quick little PU down there. These guys might come for us. It is Woodland Highlands, but with the Spanish close at hand, I think we're okay. All right. And Benedictus. Let's fiddle with that election, of course. See what we can do there. I am still carrying favors. Yep, we are the people controller. I'm still carrying favors with Spain, despite the fact that we need our diplomats to improve relations right now, just because it's so important that we make sure we what was I saying? So important that we get to 90 favors, so that if Spain ever gets a succession crisis, we can yoink them. Because, I mean, look at the size of this beastie. 1,600 development under Spain right now. Extremely, extremely useful. All right, there goes the Ottoman capital. Siege Whisperer. Oh, my title is Siege Whisperer. Oh, right, and something else that we did last year in game that I forgot to refer back to is our taxes. So we are spending right now, I believe, up to 15, and in fact 13.7 admin power on taxes. And we're spending a little bit of Diplo power on it as well. And it has generated a revenue increase from before we did it of about 280 ducats. Now, 280 ducats from tax is not amazing, don't get me wrong, but let's see what we can do if we keep taxing. Because the whole, like, just making all your money from buildings thing, it feels cheesy. So we're going to try taxing, and I think that will be fun. So an extra 200 ducats a year as well is, you know, it's very substantial, and it'll be interesting to see what impact our reforms have on that. It seems like going to tax service is bananas good, because adding in, you know, going from 10 plus 10% of state reach, which obviously right now is 16.3% base tax efficiency, all the way up to 80% times state reach is crazy. Let me get the actual exact number for what 80% will be. What's 63 times 0.8? That's 50%. Like, that's ridiculous. That's a massive, massive tax efficiency increase. So we're gonna shoot for that. It's tempting to do this now, even though the nobles become disloyal. But no, let's keep the nobles loyal, especially because we're at war with the Ottoman. It seems like a good bet. We are gonna spare them because I think I'm going to take this province. I should have been getting a bunch of claims on the old Ottoman, but that's okay. Hudvendigar, rather, also a fort. Yes, but I think an outdated one. Interesting. So I think we get a siege bonus here, right? Or did that change? I haven't been that up on it. Yes, there we go. So the fort level would be 2, but it's reduced down to 1 because it is an obsolete fort from our perspective. All right, so Romans, welcome to the fold, by the way. We are still in our golden era, which is making everything a bit easier for us. We can convert provinces, right, because we now have accepted culture, I'm guessing. If I look at accepted cultures, you can see that here we get minus 5%. Nice. So we will add in some autonomous conversions. Get this area converted. Phenomenal. Now, does wrong religion increase autonomy? I'm not sure it does. Yeah, I don't think it does. Ooh, Ottomans are going for this fight in the Highlands. I think we'll leave it. We've got lots of military points, though. Let's bust down these walls. I hope Spain would support us. Investment manager will have invested. Good. Because we have some money, although our money is pretty low right now. Got to remember to keep money on hand for the investment manager. Right, and we can keep buying these now. Ooh, heavy ships are being unlocked soon. Cool. I think that's, yes, that's all the max promoted cultures we get from the base. We are 3 techs away from the next idea group, and what should it be? It feels like it's too late for bureaucracy ideas. It's interesting to have not gone bureaucracy ideas. I almost always do. Admin cost down. The admin efficiency might be important later. Sorry, bureaucracy ideas, not admin ideas. This would put us at basically 0 state corruption, which is kind of crazy. So representative ideas has unlocked because we've got to a high enough tech. The exciting thing here is the years of separatism, the base welfare, and the base consultation. Plus there is one more promoted culture. Engineering ideas 5% material cost for projects and 30% labor cost for projects is pretty sweet. And then humanist gives 1 whole base welfare. 10 years of separatism. Yeah, there's lots of interesting stuff in here. I think we might need to start looking for autonomy bonuses. So empire... Elite power from autonomy is pretty sweet. And there's some stability in there. And corruption from autonomy. Empire ideas is looking pretty good. I'm not in a hurry to try and get general conscription, which basically doubles the size of our military. Well, no, our state army. We would go from having 30,000 at this level of mils point spending to 60, because you go from 50 times state reach base manpower to 100, and the state army is where you get the non-elite stuff. Actually, I think it might only be the peasants that increase. So we go from 23,000 to 46. But yeah. Yeah, not fortification ideas, that's for sure. Influence ideas. The Diplo Annex cost is sweet. Also, you know, trade. Trade could be interesting. And evangelical for the war score cost and the Empire of Truth. Well, lots of options. Now, we kind of should decide, because it depends whether I should continue focusing admin or switch to dip. It's not going to be a military idea. We'll do it later, but it's not for now. So, 10% academic district cost. Base diversions up is nice. I think it's empire ideas for the autonomy and the capital and pathing, which are things I'm going to be investing in a lot once we unify the HRE. Yeah, let's think about it from that perspective. What do we need when we unify the HRE? The answer is empire ideas, and then basically anything that gives pathing reduction, so maybe engineering as well. Does engineering lead to something, or do we have the thing that leads to engineering? I forget. Yeah, we have economic, which leads to engineering. Yeah, so I think we go empire so that we can get the pathing and the infrastructure cost stuff is good, and then we probably go engineering, just so that we can really get the most out of Germany, basically. So some fighting in the north. Looks like our subjects might be able to handle it. Yeah, nice. I didn't see what that pop-up said. We should keep improving relations with everybody. What did that say? Occupied by reactionary warlord. Ah. It's funny. So will we get time to do this war and the war with France before we can make the reform? Because obviously we have to be at peace to do the reform. I hope so. And I expect to spend a lot of admin points on this war. All right, so yeah, spending this 13, and it's mostly, well, two of it is on land tax. The other good thing about this reform is I think it makes land tax better. No, sorry, that's this, isn't it? Or is it this? Yeah, this gives a 50% mana cost of land tax, whereas this drops it by 25%, down to only a plus 25%. So we'll be getting substantially more money from the land, from the nobilities. Land tax should be good. Unlawful territory. Now I have to imagine you're not going to be interested in what I have to say. Oh, you are. Let's come back from Trier. Where did you conquer, buddy? You did annex 2 people. That's unfortunate. You made mine stop existing. Release them. Did that end a elector? No, we still have the right number of electors. But you're not going to say yes twice, are you? So we'll see next month. But over that month, let's min-max it. Over the monthly tick, improve with Trier. And then we'll wait for... Ooh, oh, I thought there was the Spanish flag. I thought there was a regency in Spain. Oh, that would have been exciting. But no. All right, come back from there. And the 23rd, we'll take a look again. We should probably stop sieging like this. but with not knowing where the Ottomans are, it just seems a little risky. I'll probably stop sieging altogether, actually. Wow, look at our manpower, man. It's way higher than it needs to be. Maybe I should just keep sieging. The thing is, I just don't want to kill people, right? And by people, I mean, you know, my citizens. Others I'm fine with. We don't want to lose men for no good reason. Maybe I'll start sieging with just the cannon. And actually, you know what? With this much manpower, I bet we have room. Yeah, let's get another set of 4 cannons to help with our sieging. Because the limiting factor in our wars really is sieging, as opposed to, you know, normal combat. Don't attach to this army. Go attach to this army. The cannons are the ones that want some support. So yeah, we're kind of flush on mill points right now. I could roll more diplomats. Oh, sorry, more generals, I guess. So you will say no to this, but that will give me a war goal on you. Greco separatists. Wow, that's a lot of separatists. I did not... Holy hell. We have a lot of unrest right now. I didn't realize. So you'll say no, which will cost me 1 Imperial authority, but the Imperial Liberation CV will, I hope, be worth it. Yeah, there's no... Oh, there is! Okay, I didn't realize. Yeah. Get those grain provisions going. Give me some more stability that way. Yeah, we do need to deal with these separatists. Can I persuade the Spanish to come and attach to these guys again? That would be good. Yeah, go on, let's spend some on a... he's a pretty good general for this stage of the game. Why this stage of the game? Because he's shock-focused, and shock is still dominant. Is that true, actually? You know what? No, fire just overtook. Although, they have way less pips, actually. But yeah, fire is actually doing something now. And the artillery fire actually not inconsequential anymore. That's good. I'm going to win this siege, then I'm going to go deal with these guys. Which you guys can... Yeah, not like that. You guys can come help with. Yeah, not going to demand from Brandenburg. Spare them. Everybody rally up. Yeah, so the cannons actually mattering makes it all the better decision to rally these guys up. Spain... Except the request from knowledge sharing. Can you knowledge share to more than one person at once? I think you can't. Damn it. Alright, that was a pretty big misplay. That's very unfortunate that we couldn't get Colombian imports from them. Did I get a pop-up for they have embraced it? I don't think I did. Humbug. Oh well, we'll get it later. Alright, let's get these guys liberated. And yeah, they take a terrain penalty. No crossing penalty for us. It's going to take some casualties in these fights, but, you know, gotta break a few eggs and all that. No biggie. Oh, Switzerland, you're getting pretty big. One there, good. Keep chasing them down and then get ready to deal with the separatists in Athens. All right. What did I need to do? Right, yes, improving relations with Switzerland and Bourgogne, however you say that. And then another claim on some Genoan land. I think that's the last claim we need from Genoa right now. We don't need a claim on the... Well... Yeah, realistically we do need a claim on the other half of Crete because with the Spanish fleet at our back, we should... Oh, you can't walk to here? That's a shame. With the Spanish fleet at our back, we should be able to take that from them. Why have I lost so much war score? Oh, because the damn Ottomans have managed to show superiority to my subjects in the north. That's unfortunate. We'll need to go sort that out. Alright, Prussia. I don't urgently need a claim on you, do I actually? Now I think about it. We will take one. But yeah, no further claims. We need more votes. Rapidly barreling up in the Imperial Authority now that we have that. Reformed conversion. Ugh. Humbug. Right, so... Yeah, loyalty's still looking good. We could do this. It wouldn't really hurt us that much, because they're already losing power faster than this would mean they gained it. Yeah, let's do it. I want to be able to get those reforms through as soon as possible. And we have a lot of separatists to deal with right now, so the extra stability is most welcome. Hopefully it looks like we're going to be able to get through all of these. Now, you don't have any nationalism, right? From this unrest? No. Ooh, the poll tax low is giving 6 unrest. Yeah, people don't like poll taxes. Understandably. Special commissions. Very happy to regrant that. No, not that one. Alright, we'll get them up to about 80, I think, before we revoke the privilege. There's the Orthodox Zealots. Much smaller rebellion. More doable. Alright, you can just wait in Athens. Okay. Anything else? No, I think everything else is looking right in terms of our diplomatic assignment. We can do it now. We'll restrict landlord sovereignty. Ruler states enjoy many privileges, codifying the rights of most landlords. So we get 10% less autonomy. We get 25% less cost of land tax. So I'm curious. Let's check. Well, I already have a screenshot of the old land tax data, but let's refresh this. Revenue has actually increased, but all the increase came from property, unfortunately. But let's see what. Oh, hang on, I didn't. Oh no, I did take the whole screenshot. It's just slightly too big to fit on the screen. Just saving that state of income so that we can check how much the land tax goes up now that that's cost per use is done. Okay, so that will be good. And then, yeah, galleons we can get. Not much more exciting I'm expecting from Diplotech, but no real harm. Yeah, corruption is still very much a concern. But we're getting there. We're getting there. State corruption is still increasing by another 6%, 6.9%. Nice. But shouldn't be too bad. 20% is very manageable. And does Empire reduce it? I think it does, but only by a little. Right? Yeah. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. But yes, less elite power from autonomy will kind of indirectly help it. And corruption for local autonomy as well. All pretty good. So we need to go and show some superiority. So I guess we'll go up here and bash the Ottomans around once we've dealt with these rebellions. I don't think I have any other rebellions that are brewing in this region. I do. The Vlodnik separatists, and, which I'm sure I'm saying wrong, there's probably some others. No, I don't think so, actually. Oh, yes, there they are. Serbian separatists as well. Admin power 0. Oh, I exempted taxes, didn't I? I wasn't meant to do that. Oh, well. Oh, well, not a problem. We do need to stabilize a bit right now, but I forgot that we weren't doing that anymore. So, yeah, I mean, let's see. Will have seriously hurt our income, although I'm not certain it recalculates until February. No, it does. Yeah, so that's serious. The amount of money we're getting from taxes right now, the actual revenue we're getting went from 537 to 350. That's a massive reduction. So taxes are officially worth it right now. Ah, lovely. Thank you, my love. Cup of tea. This is why you should get married, viewers. Tea while you game. It's the main reason, yeah. She doesn't agree, apparently. Let's see if there's anyone we can offer knowledge sharing who's wealthy. Yeah, Hungary and Bohemia, both good options. Let's do that. See who would give us more. Not showing. You'd give me 2.9 ducats. Bohemia much richer. Let's do that then. And then, yeah, someone who hates me, or is not a big fan of me anyway. Let's keep cranking those relations. Can I reach you there? No. Sad. Excuse me, why can't I? There we go. The tiny provinces in this mod are cool, but they are sometimes awkward to click on. Okay, up to 30 now. Yeah, it's skyrocketing Imperial authority. And yeah, I do think we're just going to not bother passing this. It's cool, but I think it should come earlier. Because coming this late. You pass these last few reforms so quickly. It feels like there's no reason to get revenue from them when you can just integrate them. We will, of course, control the election. And their allegiance to us. I'm increasingly convinced that it can't be the case that that's like a 60% chance to succeed. Sorry, 70, was it 70-30? Whatever. It can't be that, because if it were, we would be like into needing to use exponents to describe how lucky we are. So I don't think it's the case. What are we going to take in this war, by the way? Well, I think the remainder of the bit here that's not Valachian, then maybe the coast would be good. Getting some of these trade regions. And then, yeah, just your productive cities in Anatolia. Something like that. And then nicer borders. And then, yeah, I mean, just something like this, I think. Keeping relatively tidy borders. And then the follow-up war will, of course, be for Walachia's cause. Actually, does Wallachia have a core on this? They do, so we don't want to take that just yet. Although, I mean, that is awkward, isn't it? Maybe we make them return that one in this one. Tulkia. That one in this war, that is to say. Even though it's a bit inefficient to do so. But yeah. Them and the Ottomans could potentially join a coalition. But they won't, I suspect, because of the strength of my alliance. So, time to show our superiority. By smashing up some Ottoman allies up here. Oh, and it looks like they actually managed to send them packing. Great, okay, well. Over to Bohemia then. Which is currently being sieged down, which we don't want. We want them to be able to afford to pay us for our knowledge sharing. Let's go speed 4 for a bit. Little concessions is over. Imperial ban against Papal State and Hainaut. What? One province outside the Empire. Hainaut. You're in the Empire, aren't you? What's going on here? Hainaut, you fell under England again. Yep, well, it's unfortunate. We'll just have to get rid of England again, but that's okay. Give us an opportunity to yoink some land. Normandy is, yeah, relatively prosperous, so I wouldn't say no to a little Norman excursion. We'll see what we can do to hit the Ottomans in the weaker armies first, unless they fully consolidate by the time they get there, which it looks like is unlikely. Any interesting successions? Milan. We are at our Diplo cap, but we're not short Diplo power right now. I think I will venture with a chance. Ooh, he's infertile. Just what I like in a royal marriage. Although, hang on, I don't need a PU over Milan. Well, maybe I do, actually. PU over Milan would make it much easier to make them accept votes, because Milan being large is going to be difficult to persuade to vote in our favor on late-stage imperial reforms. So, alright, we're just going to start rolling in papal authority from conversions now, which will be nice. Alright, let's take a tick to replenish. I don't want them to lose this siege though, actually, since it is Highlands. So yeah, let's go for it. Looking promising. Yeah, our artillery backfire now actually being able to do something is pretty good. 4 fire on the offense. That's nice. That's nice. Their general being better in the shock phase is unfortunate, but we can live with it. Let's keep improving with our detractors around the Empire. 11 war score, which actually translated to like 30 because of the swing in ticking. That's nice. And the Ottomans fleeing to the north is going to be real bad for them. Here comes the stack wipe. I think. Are we getting there before the end of the month? Ah, we're not quite, so probably not a stack wipe, because we took some serious casualties there too, but... Oh, it might be. It is. Oh, rip. Rip Ottoman. Alright, no longer attached to me. Everyone go siege. Good. Hungary, I definitely wish I had not been spending so much money supporting loyalists. Ah, it's only 2.1. 1.2 rather. Ducats, that's not that bad. So you guys are able to... We could enforce religion. on Bulgaria. They'd start some conversions before we integrate them. But no, let's not, because I think it risks damaging their internal stability too much. Who else do I want to transfer trade to me? Croatia, you have some power in this region. Oh, but you're a personal union, so instead, I'll just siphon some income off. Speaking of personal unions and siphoning income, let's go hard on that. Nice. Tasty little yoink. Up to 1,400 cash. Very, very nice indeed. So down here is where we want to be building stuff. And I think I already started, actually, didn't I? I put full parallelism. Yeah, we've got 30 more harborage to build here in... Yeah, so let's see. Let's keep track of how much of an impact that actually has. I'm very curious what we're going to be able to get this communication efficiency up to. It'll be substantial. We'll be able to make substantial gains, I'm sure. We'll also, of course, want to build local administration there. Lost our claims on these guys, but they're all good Christians right now. You're not, but aren't you a free city? Yeah, so it's not really helpful to us. No meaningful alliances that we can really exploit. Okay, so more Ottoman. Smash around up here. Good. We can head south. Get our 8 cannons making progress in Anatolia. Now that we've sent them packing. Oh no, they're still around in Poland, but it looks like Hungary is arriving in the nick of time. Oh yeah, just in time. Very nice. So yeah, a PU over them would be good. Catholic Resurgence. An Austrian theologian and philosopher after remarkable commitment to university. And ordained a priest around preaching. Some of the precepts appear influenced by the Lutheran heretics. Ooh, interesting. That's not good. I thought it was really going to be a Catholic resurgence. Not ideal. More Lutherans. But not too many of them. We had a siege done over here? To lose? What? That seems unlikely. Or was it here? No, I think it was further over. Accidentally cancelling the taxation was a mistake. But hey, I mean, we did need the stability. And yeah, so we are able to do this. Oh, it won't even annoy people if we do this. Wow. Okay, well, we should do that now then. We need to align the cabinet with the bureaucrats. Oh no, we actually don't have the ability to do the decision right now. That's a shame. Well, we'll just do it whenever we can, I guess. It's cost 5 more, but that's just from Colombian imports, which is not changing anytime soon. So we will take that. Putting us ahead of time. So with 50% and ticking war score, how much more ticking have we got? Another 27 from just sieging. So we only need another kind of 20% from sieging, which actually we'll probably get just from... I was going to say just from liberating places, but no, they're... these provinces are not contributing very significant war score. Fair enough. Yeah, so Milan would be nice if we could get that PU, but we will see. We will see. Okay. Yeah, we'll kick off some sieges, and we'll probably focus on, big forts. And we have so much... Well, we don't have a massive amount of manpower. We did lose a fair amount fighting the Ottoman in recent times. Still got an air? They do. The other thing we could obviously do is start working on some of these, but I don't think we need to yet. I think it's focus. Focus is useful for our reforms. God, the Pope just cannot stop dying. It is 60-40. So yeah, I am going to siege with the full force because I don't want the Ottoman popping out of some shadowy bit of fog of war and causing us problems. And we've been caught spying on Genoa. Alright, we'll accept the lack of a final claim there then. Keep these improved relations coming. When are our cores done, by the way? Yeah, so we might actually be delayed by coring the land that we get off the Ottomans. If we're seriously delayed by that, we'll just give it to a subject. Because it's obviously of primary importance that we get our reforms passed. Move towards the United HRE. Another free diplomat. Salzburg is ripe for improving. We'll have the cavalry wrap up some of these unforted provinces. They're worth very little, but not nothing. Still very much worth taking. Any new interesting? No. Doesn't look like it. We can take the navy board, though, and line of battle. Yeah, the astrolabe coming up. The colonial range is good, because I think colonial range is diplomatic range as well. So our capacity to talk to Portugal would be useful. Actually, right now... Yeah. They redid it. They're not showing to Bohemia. Oh, that's interesting. So Bohemia is getting some Colombian imports. No? They're getting meritocracy? Portugal, you have meritocracy? No. No, they're getting it from me. I was hovering over the wrong one. We are involved in knowledge sharing. Oh, you can't ask for knowledge sharing while knowledge sharing. I did not know this. This is inconvenient. I think we'll need to send these guys to go deal with that. Don't want to lose all these. And we have enough backup here, I think, from Bohemia that I'm not scared of these 18. Yeah, I think so. Are you unblack flagged when you move into a province that I own? Or what, that I control but the Ottomans own? I forget. I don't think they are. No, sorry, of course, because you can't unblack flag in allied territory. I don't know. Do you unblack flag if you move into a province that you own that's occupied? I think you do. Yeah, I think you do, but not sure. So we're ahead of time on admin tech, so we might as well do some coring. I mean, there's not much value in these provinces. More in this than some of the others, but yeah, let's still core it up. Just to lower the autonomy. You know, the more autonomous we are, the more powerful our states are, the harder it is to reform, you know, more corrupt we are. There's lots of negative side effects. So we will keep working on that. 58% war score now, and they didn't manage to liberate any of those provinces in Wallachia because the Bohemians showed up in the nick of time. Peasants' war in Croatia. Okay, it's not great timing. Good stuff. Looking, yeah, very disloyal nobles. They're not at 23. I don't believe that. No, they're at 40. Yeah, ancient liberties. I will do that. Back up to 50% already. Pretty nice. So next has got to be this, but because we gave them that extra influence, it's going to take a long time before we can do that. So just focusing on reforms up top, I think is fine for now. Where are you running to, guys? You're some tasty war score, so I'm going to pursue you to the ends of the earth. I think we can go speed 4 again, by the way. Berg, love me. Oh, good. The Croatians are going to be able to deal with their peasant problems all on their own, it looks like. Good. There's the siege. Yeah, let's go. Well, nah, yeah, let's not waste time. Let's go straight after their big fort. The Flemish people. We get a statesman who's skill 3 in Flemish. Yeah. Could be good. Wait, statesman is this one, isn't it? Yeah. I would like to get rid of a little bit of noble influence by not going for this guy, but it's okay. Alright. We're in and sieging. And I have another free diplomat again. That was a long yilly take. These guys are managing to run quite effectively. It's frustrating. Where are you walking to? Here? We got you there, though? We do. Alright, finally caught him. Good. There's some war score. Oh, 10 war score. I'm so glad that it overvalues the war score of little fights in Show Superiority War so much. It's delicious. Alright, love me, everybody. It is of maximum importance that you all like me. How are we doing on the votes, by the way? Only 17 for it. We are overextended, though. Being overextended has a huge impact. Yeah, 4.7 right now. So we might actually win the vote if only we weren't overextended. Bulgaria, you have special interest on this land? Huh, you do. Interesting. I could let them core it. We are going to be more short on dip than admin, but oh, I should remember to do this via handing it straight to them rather than anything else. Yeah, I guess I will actually. Let's let Bulgaria core this stuff for us, because we're taking an admin idea group next, so we might as well. They wouldn't be willing to take our aggressive peace deal right now, would they? No. Might sacrifice borders slightly to take the largest city. Need to occupy this land so we can hand it over to Bulgaria still. You can build something. Probably the St. Peter's Basilica again. Yeah, I'm not interested. We might build it later, but for now, no thank you. Grain. Is there an extra one? Oh no, it's just a land reform, right. I wonder why land reform and property reform are different systems. It's just to make each event a little bit smaller. Lost a siege. The Ottoman Roman Orthodox Church declares independence. Not happy with my control of Constantinople, huh? Fair enough. I think we can understand that. God, the Pope just keeps dying. Absurd. We're keeping their allegiance so far, though. Obedient subjects expired. Influential diplomacy and imperial diplomacy all just expired. Yeah, it's a shame, but, you know, mission rewards, they aren't forever. Excuse me, pause, thank you. We'll see. Oh, and hello. Yes, our allies are now strong enough to push back the Ottoman forces, even combined. Yes, we're going to get a bit of a border-gory Bulgaria here, but that's okay. Not too fast. Hanau, I'd like you to return stuff, but I have no power over you. German pretenders, so won't be able to do that, sadly. I need to reoccupy this land as well. Looks like our subjects have it under control down here. We'll head north. God, yeah, the Ottoman Syrian allies are causing real problems. Widespread tax relief. I think maybe we don't do it again, because I'd rather actually get the money right now. Maybe I also do this. Ability to displease. Is everyone... Because this doesn't even displease everyone. So maybe I revoke something else. Mana cost for noble dues we don't really care about. I don't think. We have extensive obligations. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Because we're not using that many noble levies. Is that true? We are actually using kind of half of our stuff still on noble levies, to be fair. Well, the autonomy from noble power is still significant, and the mana cost of land tax. Yeah, maybe reduce this yet again. 40 loyalty is a little intense. Yeah, I don't think we can do that yet. Maybe there's a bureaucracy reform we could do right now. Yeah, our bureaucratic influence is a little low for that, unfortunately. We're still not ready to do anything about that, are we? No. I mean, aligning would give us might give us someone to replace that guy with, but Yeah, I don't think that's really doable right now. What about a less consequential noble thing? Still 35. Maybe we leave it. Could also subordinate the clergy. But I don't think we're getting that much autonomy from clergy. We can see, right? Would it be elites? The clergy are causing 0.7 corruption. I imagine it's going to be a similar amount of autonomy coming from them. I don't know how I see that. I'm not sure you can. Yeah, it's not very transparent how your elite, at least I don't think so. I could be looking in the wrong place, but it's not very transparent where the elite autonomy comes in and how impactful it is. Anyway, coerced elites and anti-corruption campaign is over, and we will promote and support commerce and provide a tax relief on commerce fees. 82 is probably loyal enough though, so we'll leave them like that for a while. And then, yeah, we'll give them 5% of tax income, but then we'll stop at that. I would also, yeah, maybe getting some tax from the clergy would be a good idea. Do I definitely want to do this? Does this increase taxes on them? Not really, no. Yeah, maybe this is the just 5% times local power. The important thing, though, is the next one after that, because now we're starting to tax again. It's probably worth it to try and start working up to it. Let's see. Could we get... could we take them all the way up to taxing? Church obligations. Doesn't require anything. I mean, it doesn't require anything we don't already have. So yeah, maybe it would give a net swing of -2 base spirituality. What is our spirituality like? 9.5? Yeah, let's do this. Let's make the clergy taxpayers. And yeah, -40 taxpayer, -40 happiness, 2 stability, 10 legitimacy. Let's do it. A great success. And we'll see how much money they actually end up paying us. I should be able to see it, I think, in their wealth change. But we'll see. Oh, got a free diplomat. Bit of an improvement. Yeah, as these cores come in, we're going to rapidly move towards being able to get this to vote in our favor. French still dealing with the Ottomans. Oh, we died. Okay. We were elected again. Have a regent. Yeah, our good guy coming up is really nice. I really hope he doesn't die too early. But with that 10 Imperial authority, it's suddenly urgent that we get out of this war. We will... Yeah, it's going to hurt us on stability, but we begin a new alignment. We align with the bureaucrats. Like just keeping that state reach mega low. Sorry, state corruption mega low is... very nice. I think I will go with you and promote you once. Yeah. Diplo rep and improve relations, both in the right faction. And promotable level 1 ideally. Discipline or fort. No, yeah, fort. Siege ability, sorry. So I think the right way to go. So Milan, you still haven't died. I think probably getting that marriage back is worth it, even though it puts us over on Diplo. And we must make sure we always stay allied to... sorry, married to Spain, I think. I want a siege leader. There we go. Put all the cannons on the relevant siege. We'll get these marriages back. Oh, not at 100% relations with Spain. We've got to make sure we stay at topped-out relations with Spain so that we can carry favors sooner, so that, you know, as soon as the opportunity comes available to get Habsburg Spain, I want to be able to jump on it. It is of principal importance. I'm also going to end the episode during this yearly tick, so thanks so much for watching. It's been a great pleasure to have you with me in the next episode. Maybe 2 Imperial reforms. I think we will start the Vassal Swarm building in the next episode. But until then, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.